Right now, there is a growing line of cars at the border with Canada. The border is now open to Americans for the first time in over a year. John Hopperstad is near the border crossing now. John, that line just keeps on growing. A lot of people are apparently excited to go to Canada today.
They're very excited to get into Canada this morning. You're right, this line keeps growing. The cars are backing up, and we've been watching it. And judging from about where we're standing here, we're figuring it's taking at least an hour from this spot to get up to the border crossing. And we should warn you that the border agents have been saying this for a couple of days now, that this is going to be a longer process than it was pre-pandemic, and that's because of some of the requirements. You have to prove that you've been vaccinated and that you've had a COVID test, a negative COVID test in the last 72 hours. So they're saying it's going to take 20 to 30 minutes longer to get through that whole process. So yeah, we're seeing these lines of cars growing today, but I'll tell you what, we have seen a lot of smiles and happy faces of people who can finally get over the border here and visit family and friends.
We're happy, we're anxious. We'll be much happier when we get on the other side.
It feels pretty surreal that we finally get to go back. This is one of our favorite places on earth. We're going to, so it's in, they live on Southie Island, and we are just really fortunate to be going.
That woman going to visit her parents over the border here, so she's bringing the whole family on. They actually came up, they flew up from California, got a rental car, then found out you really, because of COVID right now and the pandemic, you really can't bring a rental car into Canada and get it back. So they had a friend drop them off here, and then they walked all the way from the park here, all the way up the sidewalk to the border. And we're happy to report that we believe they made it over the border, because that was a couple of hours ago. So they're in the clear. They're on the other side visiting with family that they haven't seen in so long, and that's one of the things that are so great about this border opening. We also talked to a daughter who goes to college up here, hasn't seen her dad from Puyallup in more than a year. They're going to be able to get back together this week as well. Again, though, if you want to cross the border here, you're going to need to be fully vaccinated, be able to prove that with your card, also have a negative COVID test within the last 72 hours. You've also got to get on the Canadian app. They've got an app for this that you fill out and let them know where you're going, when you're coming back, that kind of thing. But when you do come back, some people have asked us, what are the requirements as you cross back into the U.S.? And I just talked to a border agent in the last couple of minutes. There are no requirements. All the requirements are heading into Canada. Coming back, it's just like it was pre-pandemic. And hopefully, the Canadians hope at least, that by August 21st, that looks like the date when Canadians can finally start coming into the U.S. as well. But today, a lot of happy Americans heading back into Canada. Guys, we'll send it back to you.